Disturbing things you didn't know. Do you ever hear something and think, I wish I didn't hear this? Those are disturbing facts that we all could do without. If you are still not backing down, then I guess we'll tell you. The following 10 facts will leave you thinking, that's enough internet for the day. We are going to discuss 10 disturbing things you didn't know. Hopefully, you are not as disturbed as we were when we heard them. 10. A tumor can have eyes and teeth. I guess that you have not seen a tumor in real life. If you have, it was photographed as this round and dark ball. Some tumors occur in the testicles and ovaries that are not pear-shaped. This kind of tumor is called teratomas, and it comes with teeth and eyes. The tumor is very rare and can be cured. However, the sight of it should not be anyone's game. It is disconcerting even in photos, and they get worse if they were pulled out your body. If you can imagine it, then cool, but don't go searching for what you can't stomach. 9. Restaurant ice can be bacteria infected. According to HVAC technicians, ice machines need complete dismantling and cleaning. This is necessary every few months. The dismantling process means that there will be no ice supply at the restaurant for a day or two. If the restaurant has more than one, it will be scarce, but they never follow this protocol to keep the machine sanitary with one machine. The bacteria from the ice can grow so large and thick that they can be grabbed and picked out the water tanks. Yes, I'm never trusting restaurant ice again. 8. Elephants, broken heart syndrome. Alicia Keys asked the most rhetorical question in R&B history when she sang, "Have you never tried sleeping with a broken heart?" The real question is, who hasn't? It hurts like hell. We all can attest. It happens that humans are not the only ones who suffer intensely broken hearts. In the wild and reserves, elephants can die from broken heart syndrome after their mate dies. This isn't comforting because there is a name for it. It is called Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. The stress-induced heart attack can affect humans and animals alike. That should tell you that you can die from a broken heart. So take red flags seriously and guard your heart. 7. 6 missing U.S. nuclear weapons. It is not such a big deal if files or emails are lost on Hillary Clinton's tab, but the actual nuclear weapons. Weapons that are capable of destroying the whole world. 6 of those are lost, stolen, taken, and could potentially be in the wrong hands. Too many questions. While we find answers, we should start building underground bunkers because anything could go down any minute. Knowing the US, these would be world-class weapons. We are dealing with a worst-case scenario here. 6. Active serial killers in the US. When you meet someone from a dating app and they ask to take you immediately, there's a single thought that crosses your mind. What if they are a serial killer? That might sound like a joke, but the statistics are not looking funny. The FBI projects a small army of active serial killers operating within the US. Their number could be between 25 and 50. These are professionals who have made killing people their full-time job. So while you might be thinking serial killers are a thing from the movies, someone is getting killed by one of the pros. That is why we encourage precaution and background dating in all cases. They're the ones you did not imagine doing stuff like that. 5. Average person walks past 36 murderers. The world is full of dangerous people. Everywhere we go, some people have done some disturbing things. What we might not know is that we walk amongst murderers all the time, some who have served time, and those who are never going to face the consequences of their actions for different reasons. The scary statistic puts all of us in a hinge, because what if you become their next target, or yell at them for doing something? You could be well on your way to saying goodnight to the world forever. 4. Airplanes anticipate crash with lights off. When the lights in an aircraft go off before takeoff and landing, it is in anticipation of a crash. The idea is that you will get adjusted to the lights being off and will be able to find your way out of the darkness. When you stay wide-eyed throughout both times, it is for your own good escaping. While the blinds are open to allow a lot of light in, also for crashing anticipation. If you were to crash, those outsides should be able to see through and check for survivors. 3. Humans have enough bite power. I have witnessed someone's fingers getting bitten off, so I know what this means. Humans have enough bite power to bite off their fingers completely. The bones and all the tissues can come off if you bit them hard enough. as to why it is not a common practice. We have the mind to thank. Our mind has a naturally installed safety factor that stops us before we cause too much harm. I mean, I wish that could deter murderers, but that is never the case. Anyway, I hope you are not weirdly looking at your finger because of this fact. 2. We all eat insects. The FDA confirms that each person eats at least 1 pound of insects a day. The insects are mixed with other foods either in whole, when cooked, or in tiny body parts when the food is uncooked. The weird thing is, somehow, you knew this. We don't believe that all the roaches we find in the house are only hanging on everything but food, are we? 1. CHICHIJIMA plane incident. This is a survival story from the Second World War. In September 1944, George H.W. Bush was a 20-year-old pilot whose ship was shot offshore and survived on a Japanese island called CHICHIJIMA. Out of 9 people, 8 of them were tortured and eaten by indigenes. Bush drifted to shore slowly and managed to get reinforcement. Bush had planes circling him to prevent the locals from attacking him. When he made it back, he became a fine young man, later becoming the 41st president of the USA, his survival videos being a campaign booster. Which of these things disturbed you the most? What other disturbing facts or urban legends do you know? Let us know in the comments below.